Hey, how's it going, all you lovely people at Shut Door or Door Shutter, coming back to you with episode 8 of Cottage Witch, and today we're going into the Twilight Forest. So this is going to be pretty interesting here. Oh, I don't like how that just destroyed that flower. Let's put that back. So this is the Twilight Forest portal. You need 4 water blocks, flowers surrounding it, and throw a diamond in. And we're actually going to go in here kind of unprepared because I don't have a whole lot of um, resources and gear. So we're going to kind of go a little bit in and see if we can find one specific thing. This was actually recommended by a viewer, and I definitely want to try and find this structure that has a whole bunch of ores, because I know what they were talking about. I just don't know what level we need to be at here. Oh, I should have brought some shears. I forgot about that, because we should shear these sheep to get the ram quest stuff done. Alright, so let's go in here, which I think is holding, yeah, these guys. Okay. Golden carrots, mushroom stew. Okay, yeah, I just missed this. It's above me. Okay. This actually gives us a 1% efficiency bonus. So that's a pretty good thing to find. Just some general food too. Okay. Let's see. And we actually don't have flight or anything as well, so this is going to be purely me running around here, which is definitely going to make this a little bit more difficult, but that's okay. I'm here for it. Haven't done this in a while, actually. Come to the Twilight Forest purely with yeah, kind of vanilla gear. Okay, cooked chicken, cooked cod. We'll take the torches, actually. Just a little bit of food going on here, and I'm loving that. I want to get a raven feather, by the way. That's why I keep attacking the ravens. Or crow. Is it crow or is it a raven? It's a forest raven. Come on. Where'd he go? Goodness, I'm terrible at killing these guys. There we go. And the reason we want this is to get a magic map focus, so we can actually get a blank magic map. That's why. Ooh, we actually have a Naga here. Do I want to try and face the Naga? I mean, we could. I know I'm probably just going to die, though. Let's go for it. Let's try to find a way in here. Should be in the center here. Yep, right here. Okay. F3B. I know he gets faster the smaller he gets. Oh, goodness. He has hit me in the air. That is not very kind of you, sir. I have not actually done this in a while without, like, some overpowered sword. Because this thing doesn't even have an enchantment on it. That's the other thing. Okay, that wasn't that difficult. There's the chest. So this actually should be able to give us, if we fight more of these guys, we should be able to get more Naga scales and get a set of Naga armor. Let's F3B this so we don't have all the hitboxes showing up here. Let's take this chest while we're at it too. Okay. Let's see. So I also do have a normal map here, by the way, but it's not really going to show us a whole lot because we do have to explore to get more information. So let's get out of here. Well, I haven't found what I was looking for, but I did find the questing ram. If you don't know what the questing ram is, he needs all 16 colors of wool, and then he will give you some actually pretty decent rewards. So let's create a waypoint, quest ram. And yeah, once you get all 16, you can see in the top left, for some reason it's not center, but there's a whole bunch of different colors of wool up there. And you give him all of them, and he will give you some rewards, which is fantastic. So hopefully we'll be able to collect all those. I'm still looking for what I was trying to find. And so yeah, I'll be right back. I found it. So I actually went back to the exit, and this was actually right next to it. And I can show you guys what this looks like rather than being the underground view. So if we step out here, you can see that there's a raised hill here. This is what I was looking for. There are bigger ones, I believe. I think this is kind of probably a medium-sized one, but I didn't see one. But this is what we're looking for. So this, once we excavate into here, we kind of dug a tunnel. You can see that there is tons and tons of goodies in here. And this is actually suggested by one of the viewers that I come here and kind of find one of these guys so we can excavate it and get a whole bunch of ores and stuff, which is a fantastic suggestion. It looks like we're going to have to run out of here because I do not have any more pickaxes. So, yeah, now that we know this is here and very, very close to the exit, and I just missed it, this is going to be where we're going to be getting some ores in the future. So, let's hop, skip, and jump out of here. And what we'll do now is I want to kind of get some of this stuff, of course, smelted down. And then we'll go from there. Let's eat some food here. Alright, so I've also wanted to craft up something else real fast. Let's see, let's toss some of this stuff away. I also killed another Naga, by the way, just because I wanted to. But let's grab all that stuff. So we've got Naga. Let's make a Naga scale tunic and also a Naga scale leggings. And this will give us a little bit better armor. They were both better. And of course we have fire protection 3 and protection 3. And there's only a chest plate and tunic, or a tunic and a leggings, by the way. There's nothing else. So that's pretty cool. We got both of those. But we do need a pickaxe. I might try and look at getting a diamond pickaxe. Do we have an enchanting table? We should make one. We don't have any weird enchanting, shenanigans, I hope. But we'll see. So let's go for bookshelf. We need more planks. I also quickly went ahead off camera and made something a little bit different with our tree farm. So I've got this thing on top of our tree farm, which is basically the exact height at which a normal oak tree grows. And this is going to force the oak trees to grow into a normal pattern instead of those weird ones. So now what we see is that these are all pretty normal trees. I mean, some of them probably are going to be a little bit taller than others. I know there are shorter variations of the oak tree like that one. This one's a bit taller. So, yeah, that's a thing. I've also put up the portable storage interface, which if you don't know, you just need a hopper under the portable storage interface. Make sure it's 2 blocks away from the one you're actually exporting from, and that'll all funnel into the chest nice and easy. Okay? But yeah, I just wanted to update you on that. I've also increased the speed at which the windmill is working, so that way it's cutting a little bit faster, moving a little bit faster. Yeah. So let's grab... I guess I could have grabbed some logs while I was out there. That's why I went out here in the first place. And then let's go for planks. Fantastic. So that is working. Nice and easy. Might take a little bit for us to get some actual decent log production out of there, but for right now, it's fine. And I think what we'll do for right now with this, I'm going to make a hut for this like I did in the TAC SMP, but for right now, I just kind of want to get this down so we can, enchant a little bit here. Okay. So, oh, there is something that is in here that's changing up this a little bit. I don't know what it is, but I know that it's going to be a little bit interesting because it actually allows for us to re-roll. Okay. So there's actually Silk Touch. Okay, we need a little bit more books. Oh, this is the Better Enchanting Table mod made by Fuzz, I believe. Reinforced Tip. What is Reinforced Tip? What is this from? Ma Enchants. Increase speed while mining obsidian. Efficiency 3. Unbreaking 3. Efficiency 3. Unbreaking 3. Fortune 1. Stone Mending. Okay, let's go efficiency. Ooh, and that's all we got. Shucks. Enchanted books. What do we got? I mean, we have Unbreaking 3 in here. So let's get an anvil. Ooh. Okay, let me get an anvil and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's quickly make a backpack here. So I have added simply backpacks, as I said I was going to last episode. And this is actually quite simple. It really is. It adds 5 backpacks. But 3 that are kind of like easier to get. And then this one requires a nether star, and then this one requires netherite, and it does get expensive. But I like this backpack mod because, of course, it is quite simple. There's no stack upgrades or anything like that. It's purely just a backpack that you can use. I don't know. It's just honestly kind of just I've used sophisticated backpacks so much that I want a little bit of a change of pace. So we're using this. All right, so yellow dye. Let's get the uncommon, and then I think we'll hold off there. So this is pretty decent sized. I wouldn't say it's like the best size, but that's okay. We also have auto pickup. So if we wanted to, we could auto pick up like ores and stuff. So if we, for example, grab copper, we grab this, we grab gold, we grab coal, we grab redstone. That's actually not what I meant to do. Shift, right click, and then we can open this up. And then we can just do auto pickup. And this will be whitelist. So that way when we drop this stuff, of course, we actually pick it up in our backpack instead of our inventory, which is just a little bit of a fancy little thing you can do. I thought, yeah, so this does tell you information about it as well. And this also can be held on your back. And I think the keybind, let's take a quick peek at this, is just, we can switch this to Shift B, I think will sound like a good thing. Shift B, there we go. Actually, what I could do is what I usually do and bind it to a button on my mouse. Backpack, which is the multiply key. There we go. And then that way we can pick some more stuff up. And then, of course, once I want to upgrade this, once we have enough diamonds and stuff, which I don't think we do, we can then get a better backpack, and that'll be fantastic. All right. I'm going to go gather some more resources in the Twilight Forest. If I find anything super interesting, I will be back and tell you guys about it. All right. So quickly, let's craft up a wireless terminal here. And then let's bind this to this terminal. I think that's how we do it. Here, let's go downstairs real quick. I think I may need to go here, maybe? How do I do this? I know there's a way to do this. Let's check out and see if the quest has any more information. Wireless terminals are incredibly useful as it allows you to access the network at a range of 16 blocks. Okay. Not 100% sure. Storage terminal, I would assume, is what I'm supposed to be using. But it's a crafting terminal. It should be about the same. Let me be right back. So I did forget that this is how this functions. This is actually not like connected to our storage system. It basically allows us to have a connection to this basically by looking at it from a distance. So I can look at this from 16 blocks away and use this, which is not what I want. So that's going to be useless right now. We want to get the advanced one, which of course requires a netherite ingot, which of course requires us to get into the nether, which we will do later. So, but that is a cool thing. If you had this up here and you were like, say, outside and you needed to quickly access that, you could. It'd be pretty nifty. But since I don't have access to that right now, we will definitely be looking at getting that in the future. What other things do I have up here? I forgot I had stuff up here. Doodly-doo, capacity, multi-jump. Okay, so nothing really that fancy. All right. I'm going to go gather some more resources, and hopefully we will be back in a little while. Alrighty. So I've quickly went ahead and I've built a little hut here. And I've put all of our storage over there for right now, because I think we're going to kind of use this as like our workshop kind of thing. So we've moved all of this, and I think what I want to try and do is kind of set up some filtering. So we're going to get into Tom's simple storage a little bit more. So let's get this back to JEI synchronized. Let's get this back to large. And let's look at Tom's simple storage. So there's a few things in here, right? We've got inventory cable connector. Connects the inventories to the inventory network, or gives access to the network. Requires to connect terminals. All right. So actually doing beacons would give you a little bit more accessibility from across dimensions or in the same dimension. Let's see. There's this filtered one that I think I want to try. Ooh, this is going to be expensive. Maybe we don't have enough resources for this right now. Can be painted, extends the face of the block it's pointing at. Okay. This is definitely what I want, but I don't have enough. I don't think. I think we have enough for one. For right now. And the reason I want one of these, let's actually grab some cables here. We don't have any trap doors. So let's mark this inventory cable. Trap door. Let's grab an oak trap door. Okay. Is because I kind of want to do a little bit more storage stuff. So let's actually get rid of this. And let's put a chest here. So these chests should be empty. So let's snag this one. Let's place this here. Let's grab a... Oh yeah, we need to make this a filtered one, don't we? Framed, filtered. Okay, so I may not need this cable here. Okay. So we should be able to set this filter. Ooh, that is a small filter. Small filter. But I want to take things like raw ores and filter them into this chest. Okay? So if we, for example, take out some copper here and we toss this in here. Okay, so that's not working that way. Highest priority. Keep last item in slot. Okay. I'm not sure how this works then. So I think what we might need to do, just kind of reconfigure this a little bit. Let's also make sure we put some torches in here, so we don't have mobs spawning on top of us here. All right. Because this is the inventory connector, right? So I'm kind of wondering. Okay, so no, that doesn't even connect to that. So let's get rid of the inventory trim for a second. And if we just do a filter connection, and we grab out that raw material again, just these materials here. And we just toss these in here. Okay, but if I try to toss anything else in here, it shouldn't go in. Perfect. Okay, so I think this is actually how we'd want to set up the actual inventory stuff, but I'm not even sure. Because I know inventory trim basically allows you to connect inventories, right? So I would want this to be like priority, but the priority doesn't really work that well. I think inventory trim has a higher priority. So let's quickly just do this. So we've got this chest here, which I think was the fullest one. Okay. And if we take out all of the raw copper, or just some of it. So that should have just went in there. So we've got 2,000 in here, 1,600 now. Oh, no, hold on. Let's take out all of this. All of the copper. So we have 1,600 in this chest. If I toss this in here... No. It is prioritizing this chest for some reason. Okay, so if I move this further away, let's just test this. Okay. 576. So it looks like some of it went in there, but not all of it. Yeah, I don't know the priority. It's a very strange priority system. So I think we would need to do like these inventory connectors throughout. And I don't really have enough ender pearls for something like that. Unless we were to upgrade this stuff. But I don't think we even have enough gold for that. Okay. There should be some information here. No, actually, it doesn't look like they included that. That's all right. There should be information about the... oh, right here. Connected at a distance. Yeah, the forge connector. Inventory trim is what the majority of people use to connect their network. You can also do it with inventory connectors and inventory cables. Place the connectors on the blocks you wish, and then place the cabling in between them. Framed blocks. Framed blocks are ones which can take appearance of another block. Place your framed blocks in the world. Hold the paint kit and shift right click the block you want to look like. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So if we were to have more inventory connectors, that would probably be our best bet, huh? That sucks, because I really was hoping we wouldn't have to do an expensive thing. But if we have to, that's oh well. We'll get over it. But let's try and kind of minimize this a little bit here. So this should have really nothing in it on this side. Okay. Let's toss away these chests for right now. Let's grab some soapstone. That's what this flooring is. And I think we'll keep it, like, minimized like this for right now. I would love for this to be, like, the highest priority. But it doesn't seem to want to do that. Because what I would love to have is the furnace upgrade at sophisticated. I think it's like the blasting upgrade. Yeah, this blasting upgrade right here. And then there's an upgraded one. But I would only want this one. Actually, I guess I would need this other one. And then... So if we just do blasting upgrade, so we need smooth stone. So we need stone. Let me go smelt some stone up real quick. Alrighty. So let's get that blasting upgrade upgraded. So this right here, which is... Oh, I guess we needed this one, which is more expensive. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We can craft it. I just didn't see it was that expensive. So where is the blasting upgrade currently? I know we have it. Yeah, right there. So use Okay. And then put that in here. And then we'd want some coal. All right. And then I've got a tier 3 upgrade in here. So that should start stacking. But yeah, we're going to have to figure out getting all of this stuff out of here. So we can just auto smelt it. Maybe if we completely empty it, it won't go back in. Did that work? No, I think it threw it somewhere else. Yeah, because we have like 3,000 copper. Okay, let me try and get all the raw materials out, and I'll be right back. You know, apparently we have a netherite ingot. I don't know where this came from. I ain't gonna question it. Terminal. This, and a smithing table. Do we have a smithing table? I'll quickly just throw this over here in the corner. So this reaches up to, let's see, 64 blocks. So let's go out this direction. Can this reach over here? Okay. Can it reach on the opposite side of my house? Perfect. So now we have access to our items and everything. Of course, we won't have like auto crafting, but we will be able to just drop off items. And of course, build a level 4 beacon to make it accessible from anywhere across dimensions. Build a level 1 beacon in an 8 block radius of the bound terminal to make it accessible from anywhere in the same dimension. So that is pretty cool. So once we actually get enough resources, we could definitely look at that. Let's actually grab some coal. Can we just do coal blocks? That don't even matter. We've already got 251 coal in there. It should be a little while before it gets anywhere. But yeah, the copper's staying in there. I think if we wanted to, we could probably come in here and start moving the iron and stuff out as well into that chest. Let's see. There's gold nuggets. I kind of need to figure out a compacting method. Compact. I mean, we have functional storage. I don't know if functional storage interacts well with crafting with Tom Simple storage stuff. So, I mean, we could check this out at functional. And if we grab a storage controller, 1, 2, and then we grab the comparator that we need. I've been so spoiled over the years by the auto crafting of like refined storage and stuff like that. It genuinely feels wrong that I have to craft everything. I don't know why. And also, we don't really have a method of like wireless transportation of items as well. That's something that I want to bring to you guys' attention. Like, we don't have ender chests. So I think functional storage might be our best option for that kind of stuff because these can actually reach across pretty far distances, from what I know. Okay, so let's grab some planks here. So let's just grab a handful of these. A little bit more. Let's grab... Oh, what is this telling me? Let's make sure we check this out real fast. May give us something. Spruce drawers. I don't really like the 4x4 drawers. I mean, they're a good option. I just don't like them personally. I like to have the single slot ones because I'm going to make compacting drawers in the first place anyway. So, alright, storage controller. Let's put this in the floor here. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just put this here. And let's do oak drawers for some items. I would say, you know, we've got like cobblestone, logs, all that stuff. Should be terrible. Nope. Okay, let's toss those all in there. Remember, that can store up to like 2,000, I believe. And then we could, of course, grab like dirt. And then we want to get another inventory connector. So a little bit of expense here. Okay. And we're just going to come down here. And right now in this current state, it's not going to do anything. Remember that. Because it's not actually linked in any capacity. So I probably want to... Ooh, this is going to be a problem. We're going to have to do a little bit of shenanigans here, I think. So we might have to... We're going to move this down. And then can I do inventory cable here with a terminal here? Can I do that? Or here? Okay, so that doesn't actually connect. How do we solve that? Because I don't think I can do this. Right? Extends the face of the block it's pointing at. Use diamonds to enable filtering mode. Place an inventory on the face. Can I have more than one inventory connector? Can connect the gaps. We may just have to do something like that for now, but I really was hoping this wouldn't be an issue. And you can't use this stuff to connect to each other. That's the other problem. Okay, we'll figure this out here in a second. Let's run cables. Alright. We just... Is it shift right click? Connects inventories across long distances. Inventory cable connectors have to use to attach inventories. One inventory connector must be present in the network. Okay, how do we change the framed block, though? Frame blocks take appearance. Place your frame block in the world and hold the paint kit and shift right click the block you want to look at. Okay, so shift right click. So we need a paint kit. Paint kit. This right here. So we need blue dye. Oh my. Okay, hold on. Crafting table. Spelunky's messing this up a little bit, but we're gonna be okay. Because Spelunky overwrites Lapis's recipe, and there is no configuration for this mod, but that's okay. Alright, and then paint kit, green dye. Oh, I still haven't got a cactus or anything. And these don't do anything for me either. Alright, we're going to have to hold off on that, but right now it'll work. Hoping we'd be able to do something a little bit more with that, but let's grab a linking device. I think the way we're going to have to kind of solve this is kind of a little crappily, because I don't know how to do this until we get more inventory connectors. Let's grab tape. Do we have tape in one of these? Yes. So tape this one. Alright. And then take this inventory trim. Let's take this chest out here, put this back down, and then let's grab more tape out of this chest, because I think that's where it was. Yeah, I just saw it right there. Take this out, put this here. take a piece of trim. Make it look a little weird, but that should now be connecting everything. Definitely not the solution I was wanting, but the solution we're going to have to go with. But let's grab a linking card, so functional storage. Let's sync this up with JEI. Let's get this to be a large one again. And let's grab a configuration tool. Let's also grab a configurator or a linking tool. We're going to need paper. Okay. So shift right click here, link all of those, lock all of these, and then so if I look in here, I have 1.2. Take out of here. Now I have 900. Okay, so this does actually work. So what we should be able to do with that fact is grab a compacting drawer. Pistons. Yeah, let's grab a couple of these. Okay. And then if we grab, for example, iron. I hope this works well with this, but we'll see. Okay. And then now if we take all of our iron out of the system, make sure we just throw it back in here. And we look at iron. So we should see blocks. I take 32 blocks out. We're empty over here. Put those back in. And that is fantastic. So compacting drawers are a good option as well. So we're going to be able to kind of simplify a little bit of our storage. For example, even this copper, we're going to be able to take out, hopefully. I might have to export this somehow, but we'll see. And then move it to this drawer system over here. So I should be able to mark this as a high priority. Or can I mark this as a priority at all? Okay, so I can't do anything with it. There's no GUI for that. That's okay. Alrighty. I mean, that is a good place to wrap up this episode for today. Definitely some more things to figure out with Tom's Simple Storage. Definitely have to get a paint kit. I'll have to go find some green flowers or something so we can actually paint the floor and not make it look so weird. But for right now, thank you guys so much for watching an episode of Cottage Witch. This has been a fun one. I'm enjoying Cottage Witch. I'm enjoying messing with Tom's Simple Storage because I've never fully messed with it. And I love seeing all of the compatibility with sophisticated storage and functional storage. And I can't wait to see what else this has in store for us. Stay awesome. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.